We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Number 37 makes his big league debut right after this. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Poisson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Olson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jesus Luzardo will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Luzardo has registered more than 80 innings of work, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Mondesi on at first, nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. They'll try again. 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this Really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Runners on first with one down. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Runners on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 2-2. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging in, number 24. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 0-1 count, the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A pause. And the 0-2. Luzardo, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He set the payoff pitch. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Seth Brown, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Sheldon Noisy. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball 2 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't.
Launch to right field and deep. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
To the plate now, Jorge Mateo, as he hits one on a line to left field. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the A's. Next for New York, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Aaron Hicks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jonah Heim, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 4. Cameron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
In now, Robert Poisson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They are a very patient bunch of hitters, as evidenced by their major league leading on-base percentage. I was told by some of the players I spoke with that they've absolutely bought into the ideas of making the pitcher work, having great pitch selection, and battling with 2 strikes. Another player told me it also just means we get a lot of hits, and pitchers don't want to challenge us that often. I think that's a pretty fair assessment, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out, 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And a dive, but he's back. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there. Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now. Digging in, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here's the 2-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hard ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the. At the plate, Matt Olson as we begin the top of the 4th. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Ramon Laureano is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
to be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch.
The batter, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting.
Now at the plate, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
Lays off 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he takes a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The A's strike. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0 now. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Chapman has it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
The second baseman,
Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's right there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. On 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sheldon Noyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Mondesi picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Adalberto Mondesi stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally. A little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The runner scores from second.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. In his career, Voigt comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luke Voigt is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll make it up to 3rd on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Number 4.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Robert Poisson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those.
The batter, number 22.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Seth Brown would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4. So stepping in, Seth Brown. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Sheldon Noisy.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Takes this the other way to right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left. Yusmeiro Petit enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. 1-1.
Base hit into right center. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Estevan Florial will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-0 now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 0-1, here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good battle. Count remains full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch, drives it to deep right field. Ranging back is Maben, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2. Two out with the man at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
I got to count 1-2.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And that misses. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw to third, but he's in there, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Hey, Deaver, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for. So coming to the plate, Jonah Heim. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Cameron Maben comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to bury 1 down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would.
So now to the plate, Robert Poisson. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's set, and the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Scooped up. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready now, Estevan Florio. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Robertson, the former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Grounded up the first baseline. Robertson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Jordan Weems trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
Number 70, Jordan Weems.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Weems, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-1 to him now. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. The plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yankees leave them loaded. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22,
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For the Yankees. Now playing third base, number 29, Gio.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The left fielder,
Seth Brown stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 57.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wendelken has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 pin. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Sheldon Noisy. Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for the A's, Jorge Mateo. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Jonah Heim. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings.
Your attention, please.
The ninth inning save situation is at hand, so on to shut the door, the closer, Joaquin Soria. Striding in to start the ninth, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring Mike Ford will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 72, Mike Ford.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. His average right at .295 here to start play. 8 home runs and 34 driven in. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And it's 1-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Popped him up. Chapman is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The bat, the second baseman.
Digging in once again, Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Athletics rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jesus Luzardo earned his 5th win of the year. James Paxton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Joaquin Soria hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, Jesus Luzardo was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Athletics to the victory over the Yankees 6-5. In other news from the Bronx, center fielder Aaron Hicks is headed for the disabled list for at least the next 10 days. He has a fractured bone in his arm. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Red